What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to make homemade tortillas, and they are just wonderful. I mean, they're so damn good. I got a little recipe here. It's 2 cups of bread flour and a little bit of liquid, about 3/4 cup of liquid. You add butter or chicken stock or whatever you like in that. Really, you can just use straight up water if you like, but I guess it should be warm. There's 1 cup of the flour, the bread flour. So you're gonna have your butter, you're gonna have your Crisco or lard. Lard would be dope, but where do you find bacon fat these days? And then I think that's about it. It's about 2 cups. So I'm going to use liquid. I'm going to use butter and water. Butter gives it a real nice flavor. 3/4 cup, that's about right. I'm going to throw this in the microwave, and we'll have the liquid to start. A little bit of salt. Maybe a lot of salt, not a lot, just enough. You know, you always remember you can always take the salt out. Actually, you can't. So that's probably enough salt for now. There's the beautiful warm butter water. It's actually kind of hot. I hope that doesn't fuck it up. Then we're doing a 1/4 cup of Crisco or lard, and this basically you're just mixing everything together to form a paste, you know, or a dough in a sense. I think that looks pretty good. You know, you can always change the measurements if things get too fucked up. So I'm gonna need this. I'll let you know how it looks in a second. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like. I actually did that with a fork. You just kind of want it to come off the sides of the pan next, or the mixing bowl. And next I'm gonna knead it like clay. You want to coat your big old wooden cutting board or whatever with flour, and that's the ball, right? That's the dough ball right there. I'm gonna knead it. You know, I'm basically gonna do this number with both hands though. Sorry, I don't have a camera stand. And then we're gonna let it sit for 20 minutes. So here's a video of me kneading it. You're kind of going, I'm kneading it right now. Here you go, kneading, Kneading. I learned this in pottery class. You want to kind of get a Donald Duck looking face. You see it looks a little bit like Donald Duck. Can you see that? Maybe not, but you're getting all the air bubbles out. And then it smells so wonderful and buttery. Oh man, okay. But that's it. So I feel like that's pretty good. You see, it's pretty good. It's very nice. Put that into a nice ball. You could make a big old tortilla, but we're gonna make a bunch of small ones. Well, a few medium-sized ones. And we'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, well that's about 20 minutes. So I got this ball, and I think the reason why you let it sit is so that when you press it out, it doesn't retract. It kind of settles. So I've got this little press here. I'm gonna put this ball, I'm gonna rip off little pieces and make them into little globes and put them in that press. And it's all really fun, it's really easy. Take a piece of dough about, yay big, probably. Let's make one for you guys. Get it into a nice ball here. So plop it down. Make sure your cookie sheet, your cutting board or whatever your baking rolling board is nice and floured up. You're gonna put that there. I'm gonna put a little piece of parchment paper in the press. Make sure this guy's nice and round. Now this press is just the beginning. It's gonna give me my rough shape, and then I'm gonna knead it out. I'm gonna roll it out with my grandmother's rolling pin. So you're gonna put it like that. That's the press. You turn this lever and you push it down. I'm gonna hold it. Let's see how that looks. Pretty sweet. Yeah, I got this press. I figured they'd be perfect. They are not perfect. what they are is they look a little more like pancakes, but that's okay. I'm going to use the press first, and then I'm going to remove the press. By the way, you don't need a press. You can absolutely just plop them down and roll out your balls there. Got this rolling pin here. Make sure there's some... The name of this game is having flour over every surface, right? And so I'm going to roll this out, stick in a little bit. And the trick is, when you're doing these tortillas, you want to get them just super thin. The trick when you're rolling these tortillas is getting them super thin, because then they cook so nice in the skillet. You probably want to get them round too, but this is not super round, but that's okay. You know, it's the little imperfections that make it interesting. You know, like they said in Fight Club, you know this was made with a human's hands and not a machine's precision, because it's not perfect. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and thin. And there we go. Look how beautiful and thin this is. Oh man, it's so nice. It smells so good. Next step is put it in the frying pan. Yes. Okay, and there we have our imperfect tortilla, but it's so beautiful and so perfect in a way, right? In a way, it's perfect, and it's going to taste better than anything store-bought. There's our pan. You want to get it on about medium heat. I don't have any oil or anything in it. I'm just going to throw this tortilla, and I'm going to let it sit there for about... That looks nice. That looks real nice here. We'll give it 15 seconds on the other side. We'll be done. And that's beautiful right there. It's going to be a real dope tortilla. I promise you that. So here we are. This beautiful tortilla. I mean, it smells so good. I'm going to tear a little piece here. It's going to be wonderful. It's, It's almost like a biscuit. So good. You can put your favorite breakfast taco fixin', some nice chorizo goes nice on that. Some cheese. You can make a quesadilla. Hell, you can put peanut butter and jelly, smear that on it. Roll it up. Roll it up, my man. And that is the best tortilla you ever had made from scratch.